Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another deep dive and our topic is Miss Eugenia Cooney. But before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Hot Tea channel where you can stay up to date on hot tea as well as enjoy these mini docs that we put out. And also head over to the Hot Tea Twitter account where you can follow and let us know any topics or tea that you want us to cover. Alright, let's talk about Eugenia Cooney. You may or may not know who Eugenia Cooney is, so let's just do a brief history about what she does and how we know her. Eugenia is a YouTuber, live streamer, and influencer, mainly known for cosplay and fashion haul content. She started streaming on YouNow before starting her YouTube channel back in 2011. Since starting YouTube, she has gained a following of 2 million subscribers on YouTube, 703,000 followers on Instagram, and 157 on TikTok. But let's quickly just mention what might be obvious to some, and that is Eugenia's weight. It is not a secret that Eugenia is thin, and it is certainly not a secret that she has struggled with an ED in the past, and possibly / likely in the present. One of the main things that you'll see recurring throughout her comment section on pretty much every platform are the comments about her weight. These can be split between people who offer support and saying things like, may this be your year, you finally work on recovery, love you, hope you get better. And then some people say things without mentioning it at all, like, you are beautiful, I met you in Disney. It is clear that the overwhelming majority are more saying things that can be seen as negative, but are coming from a place of concern for the viewer of her content. A lot of comments are more focused on the fact that they think that platforms like Instagram should ban her account as her images may be triggering or used as thinspo. For those who are unaware, people who suffer with anorexia often source pictures of skinny people and keep them as thinspo. It is a recent thing that sometimes Instagram will remove images like this or put up warnings that may be harmful to some viewers. Eugenia's account doesn't seem to get flagged very much, even though if you take a look at almost any post, there are plenty of people saying that they are reporting her. This is something that kind of keeps coming up with our videos recently, and it's the whole discussion on who is responsible here. So when you have something like this, like images that may be offensive or triggering, do we point the finger at the creator, at the platform, at the viewer, at the parents of the viewer? Eugenia has been making content for about 10 years, and this has been a common thread throughout. People comment about her weight on her streams, videos, and posts, and sometimes she acknowledges it, and sometimes she does not. It is said that in her live streams, she has mods who quickly remove any comments like that. The debate of fat versus skinny and who is healthier is a topic that will be talked about forever. And when it comes to appearances and being proud, I believe that we are all beautiful and we all have our individual traits that make us who we are. But a part of me does worry for the audience that goes to Eugenia for those thinspo pics and use that to fuel their own EDs. I cannot say that it is 100% natural for her body type, and she has been kind of open about her past struggles with ED. About 2 years ago, Dawson did a documentary-style video and had Eugenia Cooney as the topic. He talked with a psychologist, Morton, before meeting with Eugenia on things to say and not to say to someone dealing with or recovering from an ED. He then went to her house and met up with her, where she gave him a tour and they hung out. Eventually, the ED topic was brought up and Eugenia did open up about having gone to treatment. She did not label her ED, which she does not have to do, but she did confirm that she had one. In January 2020, about 6 months after Shane's video, Morton, the psychologist, met up with Eugenia to discuss the 5150 that she was placed under. In this video, Eugenia talks about her experience with being placed under the 5150 and the treatment that she went into for about a month after that. It should be noted that the 5150 came after an intervention-style meetup with some friends of hers. In January 2019, Eugenia did a video showing off some cosplay and actually caused some viewers to call her local police station and have them check on her well-being. A video was posted of an audio interaction between a viewer named Corey who calls with concerns about Eugenia. The call begins with Corey getting in touch with the sergeant who claims to have spoken to Eugenia's mother, Debbie, and that Eugenia is safe and sound with her in California. Corey asks the sergeants to look Eugenia up on a computer and take a look at a video that was posted. The video in question is called Kingdom Hearts Carrie Cosplay Transformation and Makeup Tutorial, a pretty standard piece of content that Eugenia would post, but fans and followers were shocked at how she looked, many saying that she had lost an extreme amount of weight. It was so shocking that even YouTuber PewDiePie spoke up and said that he hopes that she gets better and wants everyone to send her love.
To talk about this, I don't know what to say, but Eugenia Cooney uploaded this video a few days ago, and I just really want people to send her as much support and love as possible, and I really mean that. I think that's the only thing she needs right now, and I hope that she will listen to people and try and understand where they're coming from and actually hopefully get some help, because she honestly seems like a lovely girl, and this is just scary to look at.
During the call with Corey, the officer on the call said that the mother, Debbie, said, quote, rumors are often started about her daughter due to her skinny stature. Corey says that clearly Eugenia is not healthy and that she did not look like this a year ago. He says that since Obama signed the new law in 2016 saying that anorexics can be hospitalized if they refuse to get help or eat, that something should be done. He is scared that should she not get help, that she could die one day, and it seems like her mother is trying to just capitalize on this as she allows it to happen, even moving them every time someone finds out their address. So let's talk about Eugenia's mother a little bit here. Debbie Cooney is Eugenia's mother, and it is clear that the two of them are very close. Debbie makes some appearances in a few of Eugenia's videos, including doing her hair, makeovers, teaching her how to cook, and sometimes goes out shopping with her. There are theories surrounding Debbie and her relationship with Eugenia, and I'll note here that these are alleged, of course. One theory is that Debbie makes money off of her daughter's illness. This was actually mentioned in that call between the viewer Corey and the police. Debbie has, or at least had, as I cannot seem to find it anywhere, a YouTube channel that followed Eugenia's recovery, even though it seems there has never been much of a recovery at all. Amongst other theories around Debbie, some say that the relationship is strange, as Eugenia does seem to rely on her quite heavily, seeing as they still live together and Eugenia does not drive, which is not a super common thing for most American young people. And that being said, if Eugenia is sick, things like that may not come as easy for her. I read a lot about this, and people of course have a lot to say, but it seems like you can't demand to know all the details of someone's health and diagnose them constantly, then say that they are weird for not being like everyone else. Does that make sense? Anyway, I do agree that it can be seen as strange that Debbie seems just so fine with everything and even seems to enable a little bit when filming Eugenia. None of us really know what goes on behind closed doors. I just hope that Eugenia does have a good support system within her mother, as she seems to be the closest to her. About a year or so ago, a petition was posted to change.org to get Eugenia removed from all platforms. The driving force behind this petition was the effect that Eugenia's content may have on her followers and audience. The petition creator themselves is an anorexia survivor and says that this type of content can be very triggering. While the petition is now closed, it did gain over 50,000 supporters. It seems nothing came of that, and I cannot find any response from the YouTube CEO or any team addressing this. Eugenia, however, did address it, saying, I'm really sorry to the people who want me banned off of YouTube. I'm really not trying to do anything wrong. I just don't think it's right to try to get people banned off of YouTube unless they've done something really bad. I've never tried to do that, and just so you guys know, if you don't like me, that's totally fine, and I'm not trying to force anyone to watch. In October 2021, Keemstar did a drama alert video calling out the T-channel community, saying that they're trying to get Eugenia banned. He says that it is insane and says that it's cancel culture, and references another video by Willie Mac Show, who he says, quote, exposes these T-channels for doing this. In my honest opinion, I think that the guys are missing what the point is and what Thinspo is and how that can be triggering to some individuals. But I do agree that maybe just trying to get her banned is not the best way to do things, and that could be extremely upsetting to her and might cause things to get worse. But in saying that as well, if her mother really is capitalizing off of her, as people have said, and the police cannot help and supposedly no one is helping, maybe that is the only way. Nonetheless, I think maybe Keem and Willie Mac didn't quite understand the possible terrible influence that this can have on the younger generation. There are also some conspiracies involving Eugenia Cooney and her weight. Some say that Eugenia posed to satisfy toxic fetishism. An article posted in February 2021 by Anton Sawyer for IndieTruth.com says, Eugenia is making money from perverts on the internet who are fetishizing her disorder. They are paying her big bucks to move large, heavy objects because it plays into their twisted fantasies of a woman being weak due to starvation. The writer, Anton, who is a recovering addict himself, references a YouTube video by Herbs and Altars who puts together a disturbing compilation of Eugenia moving a seemingly heavy box so many times in so many different streams and often immediately getting tips from it. It is really sad and honestly scary to think that there are people out there who would do this. Having a type or being attracted to a certain look is one thing, but when someone's health is at severe risk, the attraction or obsession just becomes morbid. Another conspiracy is that Eugenia is body checking when she is streaming or filming. Body checking is, by definition, the habit of seeking information about your body's weight, shape, size, or appearance. It can range from completely avoiding looking at your body to casual checking as part of your preparations for the day to compulsive and anxious check and check again behavior loops. Sometimes people who suffer with EDs do it in an attempt to feel better about one's body, more specifically about the parts one wished that they were different. The belief is that body checking will provide us with some relief and help in decreasing the anxiety or worry we are feeling, making us feel better and or feel more in control. Eugenia is, of course, asked about her condition and health regularly, and sometimes she does address it, as I said before.
Like, for myself, like, I'm fine. I'm doing, like, fine health-wise. But I'm not trying to say that, like, you know, my weight is, like, the healthy weight for people to, like, try to be, or that it's, like, what people would, like, consider, like, a healthy number or anything like that. I'm obviously not going to say, like, what my weight is exactly.
In November 2021, Eugenia is asked during a live stream if she is actively getting help for her ED or not. This viewer, in my opinion, really approaches the situation in a great way, and even though it is live, they are obviously a fan who's concerned and just interested to know if she's alright. Eugenia says that she's doing fine right now and has a doctor and everything, and that she does her best to keep in a good mindset. Similarly to the Shane Dawson video, she does tend to be vague with these responses, and I feel never really fully addresses anything. During a January 5th Twitch stream, Eugenia is accused of wearing a diaper. She swears she's not and is clearly very upset by the accusation, which came from a story that she posted. It seems that people in the comments won't stop with it, and Eugenia gets very frustrated about it. Eugenia tends to always be very apologetic and soft-spoken, but in this instance, she actually gets pretty defensive and even calls the viewer stupid and dumb, which is not really something she would normally do.
These are, like, so gross. It's, like, seriously. No, I don't. I'm not even wearing a diaper, okay? There's no diaper. Like, literally, there's no diaper. Like, okay, I'm not pooping in a diaper. That's gross. Like, that you guys are even saying that. There's no diaper. I don't know if you guys actually believe this, but it's like, it's like, not. Don't flash if you don't want people talking about your diaper. Not wearing a diaper! You guys are so annoying! I don't know why I'm so annoyed with you guys, but you guys are so annoying! Like, seriously, I'm not wearing a diaper! Shut up! You guys are so stupid, like, seriously! So dumb! Literally, this is the stupidest thing ever. Like, you guys are so stupid, I'm not wearing a diaper. Everyone's saying that, though. This is, like, the stupidest rumor. I don't know why I'm crying about this, but this is, like, literally stupid.
She says that her dress was short and it was an accident and just flashed a little of her undies and she didn't realize. She says that people are overreacting, but she says maybe she could have been more careful. She says that normally she wouldn't care and the story will be gone in less than 24 hours anyway, but says that it's just weird that people are obsessed with it and, like, why? One user said, well, why didn't you take any bathroom breaks during the live stream, which is actually something people have mentioned before. Eugenia usually streams for long durations and never seems to take a break. I can't help but think that people wouldn't be as interested or concerned if not for the speculation and near obsession around her weight, but that's completely the point. She has gained this attention and it seems that this is what a lot of people stay for.
Just leave me alone! I'm just gonna end streaming. Like, literally, I'm done. I'm, like, not streaming. Like, this is literally so stupid. I'll come back another day. I'm not coming back today because this is, like, the dumbest thing ever.
It makes me feel terrible that she feels like she has to explain herself here, but it is obviously because people are obsessed with her lifestyle because of her weight. People become obsessed with people that live their lives pretty publicly or are in the public eye regularly. Hopefully Eugenia is doing okay, and we really do wish the best for her. Please do not leave any hate comments to Eugenia. We do not support or endorse that here. If you or someone you know is suffering from an ED, please use the resources down below. Guys, that's it for today's deep dive. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, slap a like on this video and subscribe to the Hot Tea channel, as I do post new videos every single day. Alright, bye-bye.